They have tiny, faint structures that have never been seen before, including clusters. I've talked about space in a previous video, but I don't care. I want to keep talking about it. It was like just last night they posted a picture of a photo they took of a small portion where you can see so many galaxies and stuff. And it's so cool, and I want to keep looking at it, so let's go. Yeah, it's NASA's Webb delivers deepest infrared image of the universe yet. Would you look at that? Especially this right here. This is so beautiful. Like how uniform that is. That is pleasing to the human brain. It makes my brain squish. This is so cool. Hello. I was able to zoom in on it. Like all of these swirls here, like I'm gonna zoom on it. Ugh, neat. Oh, and there's more of this. Are these stars? I'm not really sure what these are. Oh, you can see smaller versions of it? That's awesome. Oh my gosh, do you see, wait, hang on. Do you see this right here? That is so clear. You can even see like the dots where like that sun and then its surrounding planets are. Well, you can definitely see the center. It's very large, very apparent. But like you can see the swirl. Oh, that is so pretty. That's so pretty! It's so cool, dude. Like, I can't even... Here's another one. Where, oh my gosh, and this one, like, they're so clear. These are galaxies millions of miles away. And this is an image of deep space, of us seeing it. It's so cool! Freaking amazing. My gosh, I literally, I can't, I'm so overwhelmed. I can't. Oh, look at this one. That's gorgeous. I love this one. There's so many. Look at how many there are. There's so many. I talked about this in my other video, but it's things like this where there's gotta be other life out there, right? Look how many there are. And this is just a picture, a single picture. I like how when you look at it, it kind of has this circular thing going on. That's kind of interesting. So cool, dude. Like every single one of these is its own galaxy. Which is just mind-blowing to even think about. Like, just absolute insanity. Oh, that one is beautiful. Look at you. I sound like a proud mom. Literally so pretty. You little stinker. I didn't get it. Flies really have that audacity to get in your face when they could die at any moment. Like, look how there's so many, dude. I probably said that like 5 times already, but I don't care. Because look, there's so many. And it's just so exciting thinking about where we're gonna go next. Because it's things like this that come out that these are huge feats in scientific history. And this is only 2022. We have no idea how much farther we're gonna be able to go. I don't know how much I believe interstellar travel is possible. It's one of those things where I'd like to think it is, but I don't know if it actually ever will be. I certainly don't know if I'll be alive to be at that point anyway, but it would be pretty cool to be able to go to different galaxies. Webb's image covers a patch of sky approximately the size of a grain of sand held at an arm's length by someone on the ground, and reveals thousands of galaxies in a tiny sliver of vast universe. A grain of sand. Do you know how small that is? I don't even know if you can even like hold that. It's like the kind of thing where you need to look at it with a microscope. That big, and it has all of this. It's so cool. Webb's sharp, near-infrared view brought out faint structures in extremely distant galaxies, offering the most detailed view of the early universe to date. When the universe just first came to be, we are seeing some of the oldest galaxies ever. How do you even wrap your mind around that? That's literally one of the most amazing things I've heard in my life. Webb's first deep field is galaxy cluster SMACS 0723, and it is teeming with thousands of galaxies, even the faintest objects ever observed in the infrared. The combined mass of this galaxy cluster acts as a gravitational lens, magnifying more distant galaxies, including some seen when the universe was less than 1 billion years old. Wow. This deep field taken by Webb's near-infrared camera is a composite made from images at different wavelengths, totaling 12.5 hours, achieving depths in infrared wavelengths beyond the Hubble Space Telescope's deepest fields, which took weeks. Wow! Weeks compared to half a day! James, I like you. This is only the beginning. That is what I'm saying. This is where we're at right now, and this is mind-blowing. Imagine what we're gonna do later. The image shows the galaxy cluster smacks as it appeared 4.6 billion years ago. That's about when the Earth was born, right? It's about 4 billion years ago, right? That sounds familiar. Come on, college education. You took astronomy, remember! They have tiny, faint structures that have never been seen before, including clusters, star clusters, and diffuse features. Light from these galaxies took billions of years to reach us. We are looking back in time to within 1 billion years after the Big Bang when viewing the youngest galaxies in this field. I remember talking about that in my class. Speaking of my class, like one of the coolest things about like stargazing and stuff like this and everything is you are looking into the past. It's like one of the ways we can do time travel the most, I think. We are looking into the past, which is so mind-blowing to think of because the light years that it took something to travel for our eyes to see, you know, that's way more time that we can even comprehend, but yet it's happening. Like when you look up at the night sky and you're looking at a star gleaming, it took however million or maybe billion light years to get to you, but you're looking at it in real time. Like, what? That's crazy. The powerful gravitational field of a galaxy cluster can bend the light rays from more distant galaxies behind it, just as a magnifying glass bends and warps images. Stars are also captured with prominent diffraction spikes as they appear brighter at shorter wavelengths. I think that was the star thing. Webb's MARI image offers a kaleidoscope of colors and highlights where the dust is, a major ingredient for star formation and ultimately life itself. Blue galaxies contain stars but very little dust. Interesting! The red objects in this field are enshrouded in thick layers of dust. So, green galaxies are populated with hydrocarbons and other chemical compounds. Researchers will be able to use data like these to understand how galaxies form, grow, and merge with each other, and in some cases why they stop forming stars altogether. Every so often, I'll just remember that our galaxy and the Andromeda galaxy are on a collision course. Thankfully, it's gonna be far, far, far in the future, like way after I and we are gone. Don't even know if humans will still be around at that point, but like, thinking about that happening is crazy, because it's just gonna be explosions everywhere. Don't know how fast it'll do that, but just, it'd be interesting to see if anyone's explored like a simulation of what it'll be like for our galaxy and Andromeda combining. I think from what I remember, it's like it'll either create something new or it'll just destroy each other entirely. In addition to taking images, 2 of Webb's instruments also obtain spectra. That's a cool word. Data that reveal objects' physical and chemical properties that will help researchers identify many more details about distant galaxies in this field. Oh, that's so cool! And not that long ago, too, they also got a picture of the center of our galaxy, which is a ginormous black hole, which is cool, yet terrifying. But mostly cool. Yeah, it's called Sagittarius A. There she is. The golden donut. It doesn't look like much in that photo, but like, when you know at least a little bit about black holes, that's terrifying. And this is the first picture we've been able to take. Think about like all the pictures and everything we've taken when we first took of Mars. And that's what I covered in my last video. Because in my last video, that was a picture that they recently took of Mars, and that has already improved so much. Think about with time how much better photos we could take of the center of our galaxy. Bro! So cool. If I had $1 for the amount of times I said cool, amazing, any other word I've said so many times during this video, I'd have a lot of money. I just love talking and thinking about space because it's truly amazing. Amazing is another one. We've accomplished so much already, and there's so much more left to do. That is so incredibly exciting. I want to see all of it for as long as I live. I want to see how much we can accomplish when it comes to space and space travel and space observation, everything. If you like space as much as I do, please leave the video a like and go check out these photos and information and articles, you know, go look at them and go have fun because they're awesome. And leave comments of your thoughts and comment probably how nerdy I am. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do. Wait! Just as I was transferring files, breaking news came out. More photos were revealed. Literally 23 minutes ago. NASA reveals Webb's telescope's first images of unseen universe. It looks like Narnia, like that. It's so magical. How is that real? It is so beautiful. I have never loved the color orange more than I do right now. I'm in love. I'm in love. You know what? I am literally right now going to make this the background for this computer. Look at it! Okay, so this is Carina Nebula. It looks and sounds like it should belong in a book. Someone write a book. I might. We'll see. This image reveals for the first time previously invisible areas of starbirth. Wow. And the tallest peaks in the image are about 7 light years high. If you know anything about light years, like it's big. Next one, Stephan's Quintet. Whoa! I don't know what it makes me think of, but it makes me think of something. It's like, you know what? It makes me think of Avatar. The airbender circles? Is Stephan an airbender? Stephan's Quintet, a visual grouping of 5 galaxies. This enormous mosaic is Webb's largest image to date, covering about 1/5 of the moon's diameter. That's big. The information from Webb provides new insights into how galactic interactions may have driven galaxy evolution in the early universe. This is so cool. I love this. Sparkling clusters of millions of young stars in starburst. Okay, for one, Southern Ring Nebula. Those are the I've never been so speechless. That is one of the prettiest things I've ever seen. The dimmer star at the center of the scene has been sending out rings of gas and dust for thousands of years in all directions. Webb will allow astronomers to dig into many more specifics about planetary nebulae, like this one, clouds of gas and dust expelled by dying stars. Yeah, that's what nebulas are. I remember learning about that in my class. They're so cool and very pretty, like all the colors. So cool. I don't know why the one on the right makes me think of some kind of fish, but it does. Okay. That is for real the end of the video. Thank you for sticking by. Subscribe, like, comment, all that jazz.